after this guy when he was 17 years old. That shows you how old I am. But,
Coach.
yeah. But anyway, I was able to bring Herm Edwards into the National Football League in 1977, and he did an unbelievable job as an undrafted free agent and played for me. And I tell people this all the time. I've never had a corner that played a position that worked harder at improving his skills on a daily basis than Herm Edwards, and that's why he was a fine coach, and that's why he's doing an outstanding job right now as a broadcaster. But to being with these guys, I'd say the whole scheme of things this year is smoother. The National Football League Players Association has just improved everything through the experience of putting their first game together last year, and now this game. Everything's smoother. The athletes are bigger, faster, and stronger than last year's group for both sides, from what I understand. I was hoping it was only going to be on our side, but I couldn't get that arranged. But it's really been fun. Selfishly, why do I do this? So I can sit next to Herm Edwards. So I could bring a coaching staff together, coaches that coached for me, players that played for me, Hall of Fame guys, all pros, and just wonderful human beings that when you're out of coaching, that's what you miss the most. The relationships that you build when you're working with these people in intense environments and situations, both coaches and players. So selfishly, that's why I'm here. Second, I'm here to try to help kids. And I don't spend a lot of time talking to players. I've turned that responsibility over to the Isaac Bruces, the Will Shields, the Eric Hickses, and the guys that have played the game a number of years, Priest Holmes. I think it's very important that they hear these guys talk, the Ray Crockett's, and hear their story and how they made it, why they made it, and what they've done, and what to do after football, and how to handle success, how to handle letdowns, how to handle when your career's all over. Better expressed by a former player than an old coach. So, and be able to sit next to these guys, you know, you don't get to know them like you do when you're really coaching them double days of training camp and all that, and you've had them in mini camps, but it's really been a lot of fun. Really, it's amazing how much these kids can absorb in 4 days of practice. We put a mini camp offense in. Okay, the defense is extremely limited, but we took a mini camp routine. So when these kids go to a mini camp now, they will have been through an installation very similar to a mini camp. Again, educating them and getting prepared, just like the Players Association wants us to do.